Welcome back, everyone, to Pillars of Eternity. Looks like we found one of them. Oh, sweet. Thank God. We can just go down to the bottom. Holy shit. Fucking... They get it. They fucking get it. Yes, just take me down to the bottom and go fuck. Okay, so Encantha has the runes which might explain how to manipulate the machine, and if we can figure out how to do that, then we can just, you know, bing bong some banana boats and turn it off. And if we can turn it off, then the dead will stop rising, and their souls will finally be free. Which is all I really want.
You return.
I need the
What if
words
you
that
come
operate the
seeking this
machine.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
What is the tower's name?
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Where would they move them?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
No, it's to push them away. That's what the legacy is. That's why the Hollowborn exist. What's his fate? Theos is activating the machines to create a sort of soul barrier, and when no souls can get in from the wheel, children are born and they're just like, yeah, I got nothing, Hoss.
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
Makes sense.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
So how would you operate the machine atop it?
Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I'd release them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream, so my answer is no. What? But what good is observing all this if you're going to hoard it for yourself? Tell her, Draxxet, an entire language at your fingertips and she hides it away? Extinguish the pride. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here, and with me, I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. Hoarding knowledge. And who will know about it? All I've learned, years of study, the Engwithan language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Knowledge is meaningless unless it's shared. A foolish and false sentiment. Knowledge is meaning. It needs no external purpose. Your opportunities here, but what use is it? Uses. Why must something be so pure? Something so pure be fashioned into a blunt instrument? Your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. You're wrong. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. Teach me what you know, and I'll make sure that it grows, and your legacy lives on.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
The language of Engwith once more at your command. Sick. Hey, do this before you go to the ruins. The ruins has a bunch of Engwithan runes, and if you don't learn Engwith, you can't read them.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nunith. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
A speaker of dead tongues now, and so she surpasses 100 frustrated scholars in the matter of a few moments. I don't suppose you could look at a few books for me. Okay.
Turn it off, I expect.
Okay. Perhaps you could destroy their souls as well. Okay. Well,
Always a pleasure.
it's about understanding what it is designed to do. You know the words and their meanings, you can speak them, and the tower will obey. Okay. So I imagine I'll have a list of instructions. And it'll be like, you know, I'll have 3 options of things that I can control. It'll be like souls, dogs, vegetables. And I'll be like, vegetables. And it'll be like, remain, escape, consume. And I'll be like, consume. And just all the vegetables will just float through the air into my gullet. I don't know. You don't understand. All these vegetables are mine. I will be the veggie lord. Oh, thank you. I can just proceed to the top. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Aldelm. How you doing, Bodby? Looks much worse than before.
Flesh.
Oh, well done. I'm just gonna do the thing. Oh God. Okay. Jagged outer pillars rise in front of you, encased in stonework, running through copper veins. The panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize the words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is the meaning of throttling the device. I'll just end. I could blow up the thing, but now that I'm here, I can turn it on and off whenever I want. I don't want to fuck with the world too much.
Still and silent. It's finally over. Still and silent. It's finally over.
You know what? I'll let the Animancers and Justiciars figure out what to do with Aldhelm. I could just, like, clobber him to death, but that that feels like, I don't know, I'd be taking things into my hands over much. Just like, ah, yes, I am the one who distributes life and death in this world, yes. I wonder if there's anything more. I'm just going to Ekantha and see if there's anything more we can say or do. Probably not. She may have even gone. Perhaps she went into a long rest. Or maybe she left entirely. Hey, y'all, I fixed it.
How do you do?
Oh, well, it's all fixed, I think. Through Death's Gate. The Master below. The tower's off? Does that mean the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. Is all well? Not really, but it's not all falling apart anymore, so we're gonna call it good. Your shit is comprehensively unfucked. You're welcome. Please do not refuck it while I am going around doing other things.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Oh boy, the dungeons are now complete. Yay. There we go. Aloth,
Farewell.
you're out. Aloth, do the thing. Okay. What else can I build? Ooh. Craft hall. Let's fix some of the stuff in Bright Hollow. The hearth and the lab and the courtyard pool. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm rich as fuck. Alright, and let's go talk to the guy. The dude. Skirmish archer? Oh, he's one of the guys I hired. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, well, yo, what's going on? Keep the peace, tut tut, jub jub, and all that. And there's Azuro. Good tidings, my lady. I am Azuro, famed merchant, purveyor of the many valuables and, dare I say, rare objects. And so I would like to remain. I have an urgent matter to discuss with you, something you'll want resolved as quickly as I am certain. All right. It's these bandits, my lord. The roads are absolutely crawling with them, and they have the local merchants in a fright. I am having troubles filling out my stock. My suppliers say the risk is too great. Nobody wants to hear that the finery sent out for delivery have been stolen by unwashed brigands. If I have no goods to sell, I can't make a living, nor can I offer you the many special items normally at my disposal. I'll put an end to this. Yes, my lord? What is it you have planned? My name has worth in these parts. I'll personally ensure the delivery and cover all losses that occur. That should allay any fears. Quite. A more generous offer these supplies have never heard, I'll warrant. Thank you. I'll have more goods to offer you in short order. I'm sure of it. Sick. Cool. Ah, my lord, how will we solve this problem? With money, of course! Just imagine me with
Keep's coming along nicely.
Just imagine me with a big fuck off cigar in my mouth. Okay, so we take a rest. And then we head off into the world, man. If I recall correctly, we need to head east. He's busy. I imagine the Deerfoot Village is where we need to go, which means we need to head east from the Deerwood Lane. If that's what this area is called. I honestly wasn't paying attention. It feels good to explore more area. We've been cooped up in that city and in those ruins for like fucking 20 episodes. God damn, that was quick. Another. Roads, where we're going, we don't obey roads. Okay, I'll go back to obeying the roads. Stormwall Gorge. Hell yeah. Oh man, I have not constructed the Warden Lodge. Then again, I might be just too low leveled for it. Like taking on that dragon. That was a mistake. You ever make a mistake? Happened to me. Oh shit, it's a dead guy. Give me his stuff. Heravirus? Chewing on a piece of uncooked meat, a small Orlin dressed in tattered leathers offers a mumbled greeting and waves his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is in a sorry state. An eye patch stitched with a stylized eyeball wraps around his head. Damn it. You hear a gurgling rumbling next to you. Sagani places her hand on her stomach, her eyes on the carcass, still fresh.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Heravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
What killed it?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me. I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
Go
I'm
on.
trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
Get in, buddy.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with the pack for a change.
This fucking
Need
guy.
something?
This fucking guy. I love this guy. He's such a prick. I love him. Alright, so he's got some fine leather armor, which actually seems pretty good. Sell value high low. What do we got? What do we got? Crucible Knight's officer armor. No, too big. Too big for such a little boy. I think the slight decrease in recovery speed will make up for other benefits. We got some weapons. Shame or glory. Looks like he's a big two-handy guy. So we got any two-handed weapons? A fine poleaxe. Slower speed. No, it looks like the fine spear is better. And you can also use a fine wand, which is pretty cool. Not what I would have expected from this guy. Oh, is the spear... the spear is a one-handed weapon. Get that shield on you, boy. Let's get you some cool stuff. An amulet of health. Perhaps a helmet. Put the ram horn on your head. Do it. It looks great. I gotta sell some of this shit, man. This is fucking insane. And I've got no more magic rings. That's sad. Minor spellbind, restore light endurance, of perception +1. Sure, why not? Of intellect +1. Arcane dampener. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sounds good. What could possibly go wrong? Cool. Welcome
Hey.
aboard, Heravius. And
Yeah?
apparently he can shape change into a Stelgar. Wait a minute. Was he suggesting that he turned into a Stelgar? Hold on. Wait a minute. Who the fuck?